I believe in the spring. We all do. In the spring, baseball begins again. And anything is possible when the umpire yells, "Play ball."
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Hello, folks. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for dropping by.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Mississippi Braves and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Carson Fulmer gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something.
Now at the plate, Gene Jansen. It was a three-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high.
Made contact with that one, and it's out of here.
Off the batter's eye for a home run.
Gene Jansen does it to him again.
Dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That's the way to start a stream for the day.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Ready to take his hacks again, Gene Jansen, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side. Foul.
Can't find it. Be patient, huh?
Now the 0-1. Here's a late swing.
That was a good one to match.
I got the count.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Baby. Get your pitch up there.
skied into straightaway right. Turner is after it. He gets there and makes the
well,
play
he
for
made
the second
he made
out of the
contact
inning.
with it, so that's the most important thing.
So coming to the plate, Gene Jansen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Come on.
With this guy's big power.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Now at the
Okay,
plate,
bottom of the
Gene
8th. Time for some
Jansen. He got on
showtime.
top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, we need you right here. One time.
Good timing on it. I just used this power swing and totally missed.
Liner towards second, but an atom
And that
ball
was
right
straight
to
at
him
the
for
second
first
baseman.
out.
Oh well.
Now at the plate, number 88, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys don't.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and looked on to the next one.
Final line score tonight. First for the Victoria.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Mississippi Braves and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ed McDaniel is on the mound for game 2.
Emmanuel
What do we need to know
Babatunde,
here,
welcome to the
Danny?
stream. Thank you for dropping by. It's going well today. Just had a nice little lunch, and I'm going to be playing some Road to the Show here. I might switch it up. I might do a little franchise action if I get bored, but for the moment at least, is what we're doing. Playing Gene Jansen, catcher / left fielder for the Chicago White Sox organization, playing for the Birmingham Barons of AA.
Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors.
Hit a home run to lead off the stream, which is, you know, nice.
So striding forward now, Gene Jansen. He went deep in the contest last night. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening.
I made a small change to my setup here, so the audio quality sounds a little bit weird. That's probably why.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today, looking to fight.
Not your beeswax.
Everything changes once the first pitch is
I've
thrown.
been playing Gene Jansen on stream for a while. I don't do a whole lot of streams, so I haven't played him for a little while, but
And he popped him up.
Gene is about, I don't know, halfway through his season, I guess.
But now a throw from the outfield.
Force out at second on that one. Yuck.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
The third baseman.
1-2 now.
Galarraga.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Pitch up there.
Now a snap throw to first. And the runner back.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
Igor Marzavia, welcome back to the stream. Thank you for dropping by.
2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside.
I'm playing on the Birmingham Barons of AA and the Chicago White Sox organization.
We'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rowley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. We played an inning, still 0-0.
no outs now, none.
Standing in, Adrian Rowley.
Leading
0 for
off
1
for
for him here in
Mississippi.
this one.
You mean in
The
like
center
Diamond
fielder,
Dynasty or something?
Adrian Rowley.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Jansen.
I mean, I
waits
got
on it.
nothing better to do today, so I don't see why not. Wouldn't expect too much out of me for it, but you know, I'll take a licking.
Settling in now, Bruce
Now
Graham.
batting.
He singled
The
his
left
last time up.
Bruce
The 1-1.
Graham.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, neither is mine. I've
Well, he was
basically
definitely
just gone off of
struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say
cards I've got. I haven't done a whole lot of buying of stuff.
Coming to the plate
Now
now.
batting.
But Chris Flexen of all people,
And he
but
could give his guys an early lead if he can come.
nobody of actual worth.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase
popped it
something
up.
out of the zone if they can.
Garcia has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Digging in and looking for more.
Now batting.
Bruce Graham.
Left fielder.
He doubled earlier and
Bruce
carries a 2-for-2 line
Graham.
into this appearance.
go, kid. One time.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Jansen on the move.
2-2-2.
He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in, Gene
Now
Jansen.
batting. Left fielder Gene Jansen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
The 0-1 delivery. A swing. And
Oh,
a
liner to the gap. Here we go.
And that'll get down.
Nice little double.
Extra bases. Gonzalez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores as they extend their lead to 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, John Galarraga. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Now batting. The first
Stepping
baseman.
up to the plate, Matt Skoll.
Yeah, probably, given the way he's hitting right now, but
This is
it is what it is.
That's in there. Base hit.
Cut it, cut it. Come home.
And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs.
Now batting.
Where you start figuring
The
out
right
what type
fielder,
of season you're going to have.
Johnny
He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything
I got a pitcher that I've been playing on stream.
And he continues to hit line drives.
Unless you mean what different games I play. I've been playing a little bit of Grand Theft Auto 5 recently.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Playing through the single-player campaign because I never actually finished it before.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4
I don't
base
play a heck of a
hits.
lot on PlayStation, actually.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Turner.
I've got Ace Combat 7, but it's, you know, I beat the story on that, and I haven't felt compelled to play through it again.
In the air now, out to left. Jansen sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
I play on All-Star batting difficulty and Legend
Ready once
pitching
again,
difficulty.
Gene Jansen. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
No outs.
Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
Oh, I forgot to turn on the music. My bad.
Marte aboard here at first with nobody out.
Get your pitch and drive it. All right, let's go. Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Ball. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Got distracted and
This evening's game finishes
struck the heck out.
2-0 the final score. Birmingham used a nice 5th inning to take the lead.
All right, I need to. Well, do you want to play Diamond Dynasty, or do you want to play? You want me to play more Road to the Show?
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Okay. Welcome back to the stream, Wolf. Thank you for dropping by.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
I mean, I'm already here, so I might as well keep playing Road to the Show. I might do a dedicated stream where I just take on people in DD and whatever. I'm really not much of a multiplayer guy. I'm really kind of play best by myself.
Team's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show tonight.
I don't know. Probably not today.
Mississippi Braves and the Birmingham
Or if it is today, it won't be until later. I'll give it some thought. Next week is going to be the Jason Parham 2024 postseason stream, so that's not going to work too well. And depending on how things work out for Solomon, he might actually have a postseason stream coming up himself.
At the plate, Gene Jansen. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. From the stretch. Line drive to left. In there, the base hit.
Tornado warning there, Wolf.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Batting fourth. The first base.
Or wait, you had that
And he looks at one in there.
you were having some kind of living situation thing, right? How'd that turn out for you? I mean, obviously you're saying you're in the family shelter now.
Hey, come on now.
Fragman, welcome back to the stream. Thank you for dropping by.
1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Still 2-2. Marte on second. Jansen at first. 1 gone. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Rowley has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
Hold on to it.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go on to the top of inning. Stepping into the box, Gene Jansen. He reached on a single in his first
Well, I'm
try.
glad to hear things are working out for you so far, and I'm glad to hear
First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left
you're
center.
where you want to be.
Calling for it, Rowley.
I think Gene's average is somewhere in the 300s.
So it's no runs on
Thought
a
I saw
hit,
340
no errors,
earlier.
and a man left.
This is somebody else.
Standing in, number 88, as we begin the top of the 4th. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In the air out to left. Jansen on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Garrett Turner.
I'm not used to playing outfield with this dude, and he doesn't have the Showtime thing that Solomon has.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jansen.
I Slay Queen. This is Gene Jansen, catcher prospect, currently being forced into left field by the White Sox organization in AA ball. Gene Jansen hitting .342 and slugging .808.
1 for 2 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch.
Lifted the other way to left center. Rowley is after it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. The tag, and he's now trying for 2.
Yeah, he's a pure power hitter.
Now at the plate, Johnny Garcia. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Johnny Garcia.
1 and 2, here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jansen is in pursuit.
And just like I said before, with folks who are in the chat or on the stream but not chatting, welcome to the stream. Thank you for dropping by. If you want me to give you a call out, you can just say something in the chat and I'll do my best. Otherwise, I hope you are having a good time and do my best to entertain you.
There you go.
Liner straight to short.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Mississippi's out in front, 5-2. Leading off the inning, Miguel Arias, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 2-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's in there, base hit.
All right.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd.
I haven't played a pure power first baseman.
Adrian Rowley.
The center fielder, Adrian Rowley.
Big moment. Here we go.
This is hit high and deep out to left.
Who's batting stance?
Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Arias. He singled his last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jansen moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game.
Mike Franco.
Welcome to MLB. Stepping into the box, Johnny Garcia. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Garcia.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second. Stepping up now, Gene Jansen. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Back in standing.
Stay hot. Here you go.
There we go.
He's set and the pitch.
All right, base hit.
That's a base hit.
I think I was supposed to drive in a run with that power swing, but
and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game
the batting stance that Gene has is
some bigger and better things right here. He's been
what's his name?
He's been rewarded for it, as you talked about.
Evan Gaddis.
6-game hitting streak so far.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
Nope, that's foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that.
Come on, D.
Florimon, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will
Okay,
continue.
taken out on the base paths.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Jansen. He reached on a single in his first try. That's lifted the other way out to left. Graham will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Johnny Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swinging a looper to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits. So
Here we go now. Let's go.
Now to the plate, Gene Jansen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed.
There's a swing and a drive.
Pulled that one.
Right field,
And that's down in the corner or against the wall for a base hit.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the
Nice little double.
you think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
1-1 is off the plate, up and away.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men
Yeah,
left
I'm on directional hitting.
Digging in, Johnny Garcia.
I can't get my brain to work with zone hitting for whatever reason. Just too many moving parts. I got to figure out where the ball's going to be, put the PCI there, decide whether to swing and actually swing on time, and it's just too much for my poor little mind to handle.
In now, Gene Jansen.
No left fielder, Gene.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Bullet back up the middle.
Come on.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Yeah, what more can you do?
Innings here as they are
Gave that ball a ride, but remained in the park.
Road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win.
It's time for base. Stepping in, Adrian Rowley, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The
3-2 pitch.
Adrian Rowley.
It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter.
Batting third. No left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gene Jansen.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Murka charging in on it.
Yeah.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high...
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Stepping in,
Now
Gene Jansen. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Jansen comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. Currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting among left fielders. So fans are certainly rewarding him for the season he's enjoying to this point. Ready for another chance? Gene Jansen, 0-2 on his line thus far.
Jansen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Gonzalez, the runner at second with 1 away.
I guess I'll give it a try. Liam YTT, welcome to the stream. Thank you for dropping by.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat.
Hope you're having a good day.
Tells me they're trying
Playing
to force
ourselves a
him to
little
reach
bit
for
of
something, and
Gene
no
Jansen,
ball.
catcher prospect for the White Sox organization. Pure power archetype, currently forced into left field because Road to the Show does that.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here you go.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Turner has a beat on it. The play, and there are 2 gone now.
I didn't want the walk. I wanted to get a hit.
At the plate, Gene Jansen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Gene Jansen.
First delivery to him on the way. Well hit the other
Line
way.
shot to left center field. And that's going to get down for a base hit.
Bounce into the wall. Gonzalez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily.
I kind of like this one. I mean, I did like last year's game for a variety of reasons. I liked it better than the ones that had come before. I do think this one's an improvement in some ways. There are some things about it that I'm not as fond of. So, I don't know though. Probably show 19. With show 18 a pretty close follow-up.
For the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out.
Got those guys in. Here we go. Let's hold them right here.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got no one out now.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up now.
There we go. Knew something wasn't looking right.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt. Go!
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Skoll carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark.
Clutch up for us.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Hey, drop him in. No one better here.
The 3-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Yeah, come on, relay.
He makes the play. Runner tags.
Dia, welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping by. It's good to see you again.
And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Now batting.
Now
right
in the
fielder,
box, Donnie Medeiros.
Medeiros.
Hey, guys, 2.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
You thought what was gone?
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Breaking ball.
Oh, you thought it was out of the park. Apparently not. Apparently it was just a fly ball.
Drive him in. Touch up for us, baby.
And that's outside.
And there's a walk from Medeiros. Or excuse me, Nieto.
Preston Tucker. And they're runners at the corners now.
Preston Tucker.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
This one might not be a terribly long stream. I did have another couple errands I needed to run today, so probably go until 2, maybe 3 o'clock.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
I got 3-1. 3 balls,
Kent Hugh
1 strike.
would be next.
Pacific Coast time, that is. Be closer to 5, 6 o'clock on the East Coast.
Your turn, your turn.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back.
So Nieto's giving up a couple walks here.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Into the box, Kent Hugh. He singled his last time up.
Kent Hughes.
Come on, guys, let's go. We got a hold right here.
The set and the 1-1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Here you go, kid.
Jansen
Hey, 2 down.
on third. Medeiros at second. Tucker on at first with 2 down. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a call.
He's definitely worked himself into a bit of a pickle here. Bases loaded. 2 outs here, bottom of the 8th.
Working for the punch out and the offering. I tried to backdoor him
And a
there,
full
but
count,
it's
so everybody's going to be
3-2.
running.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses. Ball 4.
And Gino gets himself a walk in to keep the bases loaded here, bottom of the 8th.
Man, when you're trailing, well, this one had its moments
That'll be a
of
win.
calm and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Birmingham Barons wrote an important...
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways.
Well, we're back at being a catcher, thankfully. I can't remember if I had any equipment left to equip to Gene, and it doesn't look like I do. Everything is pretty much all what I want for him, so let's just keep going. Get contact up. Arm strength, arm accuracy up. That actually is going to be real important for a catcher. Nothing worse than a catcher throwing out a runner at second and missing the second baseman entirely. And clubhouse, let's make a friend in Curtis Nobles. Pretty sure that's not the guy in question. Well, maybe it is. I'll bring us up against the Chattanooga Choo-Choos, excuse me, the Chattanooga Lookouts. So let's get out here and get it. Yep, and assuming the video that went up today was the one that I think it is, yes indeed, he did win Cy Young and he won MVP.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the...
Sorry if that's spoiling anybody who hasn't yet seen the Jason Parham video for today, but yeah, that went up today, and the season is over.
Gene Jansen,
and
he'll get his first opportunity
Jason
in this
did
one.
wind up winning MVP and the Cy Young for the National
First
League.
delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Juarez is there to put it away.
Sorry, Dia.
Will be forced to retreat back to first.
Apologies for that.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad.
I mean, he's been leading the
What do you
league
got on this
in
line?
both of those categories for the whole
Riding in
year.
once again, Gene
Well, I won't spoil
Jansen.
for you
The
how he
Brewers
goes
trying to
about
do
finishing
something.
off the season then. How about that?
1-1 tie.
Hey, need you right here. One time. Let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. High in the air out to center field.
And line out, or fly out rather,
Aiken
to
has thrown
center
straight
field.
back, but he has it for the first out. Into the box now, Gene Jansen. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, all right, here we go now. Come on, baby, get your pitch. Right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time here.
Wave.
Man, this guy's curveball is nasty.
There, 1-1.
One down now.
In a
Nasty.
double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think
Gene,
there's
welcome to the
any
stream.
doubt,
Thank
Eddie.
you
The
for
ball isn't
dropping by,
carrying
or
well tonight.
John, rather,
We
I
haven't
think it
seen
is.
any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single,
Gene,
could be all
John,
it takes
it's hard to say.
push a run across.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Here now the 2-2.
Ah, straight at the shortstop, man.
Time to avoid the double play. Into the box now, Gene Jansen. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
See it, drive it like you can. Come on. Go down now.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts.
All right.
Into center field. Line
Base
drive,
hit.
base hit. So it's
All right, Jean.
opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, either way, welcome to the stream, and thank you for dropping by.
His first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder
Right
up,
over the pitcher's
kept
head.
the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Igor, all you've
Jansen
missed is
gets his lead
a
at first, nobody out.
Hey, we got no one here.
few more at-bats and a few more flyouts and such.
Prior to the 3-2, we'll look to first, and the runner back safely.
See it. Drive it. Come on, kid.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Matt Score.
Ground ball sent back.
Bouncer up the middle.
Into center field.
Stand up, Ray.
I'm dead.
Long throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw. Striding in.
Oh well. 1 for 4 on the day. We get a chance to make it up in the 9th.
Now he extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now. Come on, look up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Calling
Made
for it,
pretty good
Aiken.
contact on that one, but that's just going to be a fly ball to right center field. You're right,
5-2, the
Wolf.
final
I
score
forgot
tonight.
to
The
hold up to
Birmingham
try to
Barons rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
get the
Carson
fly ball to
Fulmer
fly
earns win
more.
number 4 on the season.
I have changed the sliders a little bit in playing around with the Solomon series. I don't think I've set the sliders any different for Gene here, because apparently it happens based on your save file.
First chance for him here at the top of the first with nobody on.
But I've changed up the Solomon hitting sliders. Yeah, let me double check that real fast, actually. Yep, they're all stock for Gene. But the Solomon series has them so that solid contact is a little bit more rare.
Right center. Calling for it.
Yeah, I know, he really shouldn't be in the majors, but, you know, he was hitting real hot in the minors, and they brought him up because, well, because the Angels needed something to get him going.
Hey, roll it up now, huh?
Striding into the box, David Aiken. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only a man.
And he's into
I did my best to throw down on that one, but he still made it in there.
At the plate, Gene Jansen. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jansen.
First pitch on its way. He'll start in with a fastball down and in for a ball.
It was funny, even at his worst, I think he still got Rookie of the Month.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
2-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right.
Well, once I get back to the menu, I will reset Gene's sliders to be the kind that I'm using for Solomon.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. Jansen is off at first with 2 away.
All right, here we go now.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close.
Igor, I'm still playing Gene Jansen, same guy I had been playing earlier. He's still the catcher.
Standing in, Gene Jansen. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Right deep, huh? Here you go.
First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Hey, come on, boys. You got to hold him right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Newsom on the move.
Nuts.
The catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
Good read there at second.
Ready for another shot now. Felix Juarez. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Offline throw.
Got him.
But they still got him. Good
Bad throw, but we still got him.
There.
One of the keys to stealing a bag is getting a good jump.
I don't know what he was doing there, man. He had no speed at all.
Still able to get him because of the poor jump he had on first.
Digging in, Gene Jansen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sandoval fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Top of the 10th.
Big moment in the ball game here. Gene Jansen, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Okay, what do you got for me?
In at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there.
Liner down the corner. That's going to fall foul.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away.
Hey, here we go now.
Here you go. Leave you right here.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Oh, no.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Tyler Fiore, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner.
But the lookout still winning.
And you see right there, had a game to be proud of.
All right, folks, I'm going to take a very short break here, but I will be right back after these messages.
For him, he only had one hit, but he definitely made it count.
Sorry about that. Let's keep going here.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Digging in now, Gene Jansen will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting
liner to left center field.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base
they are going to throw it to third, and it's not going to get there, so Gino's going to get in with a stand-up double. Very nice.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, John Galarraga.
Not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2.
Come on, big guy, one time.
Now the payoff pitch home. This one's down to third. Only play will be to first.
RBI, but
our first run
still thrown out.
This is a 1-0 ball game. Now batting, Matt Skoll, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
On Gene? Oh, yeah.
And we got 2.
He's got something like 18 home runs on the season so far in, what is it, 40 games and 167 at-bats.
And the 2-2.
He's doing okay for himself.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready now, Gene Jansen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, let's see if we can't fix that then.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
in a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Before the 0-2, look to first, and he's back standing.
Hey, let's turn it. Place it 2. Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Oh, shoot, right at the shortstop.
And the runner's back in time. So coming to the plate, Gene Jansen, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Yes, indeed. Stickers are available in the shop.
Fastball taken.
If you want to support the channel, you can always pick up a couple of stickers here in the link in the description, or in the link in the description of the video. Linked in the chat.
Line toward the gap in left center. Aiken is there. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Gene Jansen. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball.
And if, just because I haven't already said it, if you can't afford to buy stickers, you shouldn't feel obliged to. I appreciate everybody's support just by coming in, watching the videos, chatting, leaving comments on videos. That kind of support is just as valuable to me as the monetary kind. So, do what you can, do what you feel like you are able to. I appreciate everything you guys can offer for me.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Here you go, let it fly.
Now at the plate, John Galarraga. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Galarraga.
How exactly did I get on base? I don't remember at all what just happened. Single to left field. Okay.
What?
I thought I was dead for sure.
Get us a ground ball. 2-2.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away.
Hey, here we go. You got this.
And this is lifted.
Okay, Wolf, have a great day. If I see you
and no one will track it down.
If I see you later, I'll see you later, and if not, I hope you have a great day. Thank you for sticking around.
Line drive to left.
2-2-2.
Juarez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Matt Skoll. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Matt.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Hey, come on now. Come on.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
The 2-2.
Come on, find it.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is. And sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks. And some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
2-1 to count.
Hey, here we go. Here we go.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The set and the 2-2. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling.
Going headhunting up here. The pitcher
This
is
is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance in the inning. Standing in, Gene Jansen. He singled.
good way to close this one out if we can get a dinger.
Hit hard towards center.
But it's just going to get down for a single.
And the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
High in the air down the right field line. Millar sprinting after it. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top.
Way to go, Fragman. That's some amazing stuff. I think I'm gonna give Gene a bit of a rest. I'm gonna take up with Jim Belliard, my pitcher guy, my closer. Playing now with the Round Rock Express of AAA. We'll see what he can do here.
Jim Belliard enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. striding in to start the ninth, Mark Hill,
Leading
as
off
they'll
for
look
Iowa,
for some added
the left
insurance
fielder.
before the bottom half of the inning. Line to the right side.
Line shot
And
into
that's a
right
base hit,
field
so
for the
pressure's
first
on
hit
to
of the
open up
game.
the inning.
Nope.
Hey, nice
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff
Now
guy
batting,
getting on sets
the
the
right
tone.
fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left.
Lifted
Bennett on
that
the
to the
move.
left field,
He
and they
makes
got to
the
force the
catch.
man
A great
back to
effort
first.
get
That's
there
2
and
outs to
record
go.
the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Oh, and he pimps that one.
Is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Not ideal.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of
Now
here.
batting.
Standing in now, Octavio Barris, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Line drive to left. Bennett is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So striding forward now, Adolfo Acosta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
At the ball.
Screwball.
Count 1-0.
Too low, 1-0.
Come on now, here we
2
go,
out,
guys.
nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
See you driving. Let's go. Right here. Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And there's strike 3. So we'll
Struck
see
him
now if they can
out.
manage to hold on
So we
to
allowed
this
a home
huge
run on
lead
that
as the
one,
side is
but
retired. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Iowa took
It's kind of a
the lead in
lost
the
cause
fourth and
already.
held on until the end.
First for
John
the
Lester
victorious
earns
Iowa
the win,
Cubs.
his second,
7 runs
as he
on
turns
10
in 8
hits.
strong
No
innings of
errors. They
work.
left
So
7.
that all looks about right. How's your personality doing, bub? Ooh.
A pitching coach offers support to a player coming
Yep.
off a bit of a rocky outing.
Do better next time.
Jim Belliard enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Jim Belliard.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Rich Matlock, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
All right, 2 pitches, 0-2 count.
Hey, no outs here.
And he lays
Ooh,
off.
just missed the zone with that palm ball.
Belliard has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Able to protect.
He's staying alive up
2
here.
strikes, and he'll see another one. And the palm ball can't bind the zone, and it's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got
Shifty,
the entire
welcome to the stream. Thank you for dropping by.
What pitch he comes with next.
The trick is it's now tied to one of your perk trees.
Hey, let her rip up there.
It's one of the tier 2 options of lightning
Looks for the
rod.
fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Thomas.
They got rid. I mean, they didn't get rid of it completely, but they really kind of pulled everything back. So
Settling in now.
you got to set lightning rod options. You got to set your lightning rod tier options to get showtime for hitting, for fielding, base running, pitching.
Slowly down the first baseline. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Left side. Barquette is up with it, and that's the second out. Digging in, Adolis Garcia. He flew out in his last at bat.
Hey, now we've got 2.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
M. Will,
Line to the right side.
thank you for dropping by. Good to see you again. Just playing a little bit of Jim Belliard here. Now pitching in AAA.
Half the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, can't see it. Drive it like you can.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Swing and a miss on the palm ball, and that'll end the inning.
And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at bat. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Memphis jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Adrian Garcia. Jim Belliard takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Calderon. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll
Grounded over to the third, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 2 to go.
First out. Coming to the plate now.
And Shin-Soo Choo
He's working on a 1-4
yoked one off of Jimmy here.
Oh, baby. Get your pitch up
First
there.
pitch
In the
coming.
last
Here it is.
face-up they had.
Good
Swing and a miss.
fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1-1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there.
See it
You could
drive
tell
like
the
you
minute
can.
it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count
one
moves
down
to
now.
2-1
One down.
now. High chopper over
Yeah,
to
there's a
first.
lot of changes in this year, this mode, that I really enjoy. I was having this discussion earlier. There are aspects of Show 18 that I prefer to this one, but not many.
And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you
He's
can
got
tell by
the-
look on
he's
that
got the
manager's
rat
face,
tail,
he's
got
obviously
the,
frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense.
Funny looking
Does he take a
mustache.
step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Hard hit ball to second.
I mean, he's a throwback.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
He's even got the funny
That
nickname,
fires me up
Ketchup.
right there. What a clutch AB.
And I forget who gave him that one.
To get the tying run to the plate, that's all you can ask for.
The batter, the first baseman.
At the plate, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Hey, need you right here. Come on, kid,
Here's the
go.
first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, your turn. Right
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope. Hey,
And he
good
takes
eye,
this
good
one
eye, huh?
high, 1-1.
Is it just me, or does that helmet look enormous on Derek Dietrich's head?
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Screwball on the corner, and that'll close this one out.
They were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off.
I think what I found about the training mini games is that they're interesting for the first couple tries, and then you get kind of bored of them.
Final line score. First for the victorious Express, 2 runs.
Jim
Your attention,
Belliard
please.
comes out of the
Now
bullpen to
pitching
shut
for
things
round
down
1.
here in the ninth.
Number 13.
Digging in and looking for more.
Belliard.
Mark Hill. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
I mean, I still do them because, you know, any chance you can get to increase your potential faster, increase your skills faster, is time saved in the games.
Right now, here we go.
You know, gets you to the show that much faster. But it's not very entertaining for the player or the viewer.
Strike 2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Try a screwball outside corner.
To third.
Rounds it over to third, and that'll be first out of the inning. 2 outs to go.
Is in time for the first out. Stepping into the box, Octavio Barras. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. That baseline. But this is foul for the first strike.
You got one here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
Congrats. What team?
Out in front as he rolls
on,
over
beat it
to
out,
second.
beat it out.
Arroyo has it on to first, and they're an out away.
1 out to
2
go.
gone here in the ninth. Ready once again, Johnny Hernandez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
All right, go Blue Jays.
In the at-bat, it's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
And struck him out to win the game.
The ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Tonight's ball game.
That's the way to do it, man. Get that hits per 9 up, I think.
Jim Belliard enters the game here, an inning later than usual, as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Belliard.
Leading off the inning, Andres Velasquez, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat, and he gets ahead here.
Fastball in there, strike one. Just above the zone, ball one.
Belliard is one of the few guys in the game today that utilizes a true screwball in his repertoire. Sort of like a reverse slider, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
That's grounded infield. Third baseman's got it. First out of the game, or first out of the inning.
Standing in, Edmundo Sosa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Edmundo Sosa.
First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
Yep, flamethrower archetype. Just cock back and throw it past him.
Yeah, we got one.
Skied in the air to straightaway
Looped it left field, and that'll be the second out of the inning.
Bennett
1 out to go.
In his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now at the plate, Ethan Perkins. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Perkins.
And boy, a
high fastball, 98 miles an hour. Goodness gracious.
Hey, come on now.
That'll be grounded over into right, though, for base runner.
For 5 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in once again, Jake Newsom. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive.
Blew it past him at 96. Actually, he swung early on that one, so.
What's up? Drive him in right here. Here you go.
Quick check on that time run at first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, plays the 1. Here we go. Hey, 2-away.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Swing and a miss on the palm ball.
He's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Still early on that.
The runner at first with 2 gone.
Taps the screwball down. No, I have never picked anybody off in my entire time of playing the MLB The Show. Never managed to pick anybody off.
Come on.
Right guy, no one better up there.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it
A
goes.
little bit
Yeah,
high.
0-2, he misses with a fastball. Misses.
And it's just off the corner.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB.
Come on now,
Soft
get your
stuff.
pitch up there, kid.
Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by
That's going to
him
get
at
into the
third.
corner,
Down the line,
huh?
it's a big
Okay.
ball.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love
Making
that.
trouble for myself.
They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Now batting, the designated
Into
hitter.
the box, Cedric Harsley, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that's into
Pulls
the
it
corner,
early.
foul ball and right.
Hey,
got
your
it.
turn
Inside
now.
here.
No one better. Here you go.
Try a screwball outside corner. Swing and a miss. Closes the game out.
A possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took him an extra frame
Yes,
to do it,
is
but
the
hey,
answer,
they're
M.
not
Will.
gonna
He will
fight
win
as they lock
MVP.
up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score
Our final
tonight.
line score.
Ramon
First
Rivas
for the
claims the
Victorious
win out of the
Express.
pen, his
7 runs
first.
on 13. Your
Jim
attention,
Belliard
please.
takes the ball
Now
now in inning
pitching
number
for Round
9,
Rock.
looking to close the
Number
door.
13, Jim Belliard.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Williams.
Way to go.
He was a double play victim last time around.
Designated hitter.
Yeah, rolling into a
Number
2-ball will
67.
eat at you for the
Retired
rest
the
of
side
game,
in
at
order.
least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First offering on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center.
I
Bennett
wish I
is
had
in
baseball around
pursuit,
here to go
and
to
he
right
tracks
now,
it
but
down. Nice
the
play
only
for
team
the
I have
first
around
down.
here is short season single A, and they don't have their home start for like another 3 weeks.
Stepping into the box.
So
Adolis
I got
Garcia
tickets for the opener.
singled his last
In fact, I got
out.
half season
Hey, we got
tickets
one here.
all the year, or for all their season. But
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
it's going to be another couple weeks until I get a chance to go see it again.
Gotta hurry. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Hey, come on now.
Stepping up now, Edmundo Sosa.
one time.
And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Out there in
Coming, here it
Nollins.
is. A ball and no strike.
Blue! What the
Really
hell?
starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular,
Yeah,
that
we've
pitcher's
got
mound.
the
You know, one of things you have to
Hillsboro
really be
Hops.
careful, not just for the position
Short
players,
season
but that
single A
mound, it's
affiliate of
awfully
the
slippery and awfully wet when it becomes
Arizona
moist
Diamondbacks.
like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention.
And
to the
I
conditions
don't
on
know
the
who
field.
will be playing for them. They might have a couple new draftees this year, for all I know.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start
I'll have to
throwing
keep an
them
eye
all
on their
over the
draft
dugout
class.
to get these boys going. If
Come
this
on,
can
Blue,
continue,
give me some
I
credit here.
guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
4-pitch
Yeah,
walk.
Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good.
Dang.
I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet.
And one
I can't
pitch gets them out of it.
Throw
That
on the
sucks.
second for the force, and the ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Round Rock wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
First for the Victorious Express, 3 runs. Ladies
Jim
and gentlemen,
Belliard
your
comes out of the
attention,
bullpen
please.
to shut things
Now
down
pitching
here in the
for
9th.
Round Rock, number 13.
Next will be the designated hitter,
Belliard.
Justin Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Leading up for the
Hit to
Redbirds,
third.
the designated hitter, number
Throws
67.
in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Now
Adolis
batting,
Garcia.
number
0 for
30.
3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Grab it right there. Here we go now. Let's go.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Hey, got one.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy. Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
2-1.
Hey, nice eye up there. Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
Screwball offered at and missed that time as the count draws even at 2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat.
Pop fly infield.
Really good speed.
Second out of the inning.
Personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Looking promising.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And this is
fastball inside corner, swung and missed.
Down to their final strike tonight.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking.
Here you go. Come on, baby. Square it up.
Now a curveball to the outside, or screwball, excuse me, the outside corner. Bounced down the first baseline, and that'll do it.
Step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, these guys don't care where they play. They've now taken the first two of a 4-game road set, and they're guaranteed at least a split. Now we'll see if they can.
Got himself a nice little save out of that one.
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace. And
I'm gonna go screw with his mustache, or with his facial hair a little bit. I like the mustache that he's got, but I think that he needs something else, just a little something else. Something like... that's a little bit too much, I think. Give him a soul patch, I guess. Just a little bit of something to offset that magnificent handlebar mustache.
This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves.
Now, if I were really Trevor Hoffman, I'd have that changeup going.
Takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 13.
Striding in to start the ninth.
Trevor Hoffman lost his
something going here and even this game up.
lost a lot of his velo when he became a closer, so
The first baseman, number 17.
Ready with the first pitch.
rather,
Here it comes.
he lost a lot of his velo, then he
Starts
became a
the number
closer.
8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Or some. You know what? Just, I don't even know. His changeup was his best pitch. This palm ball of Jimmy's is strictly tertiary.
There, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The bat, number 13.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Adrian Chavez.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Back up.
Ow, right off the ankle.
Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
They have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeffrey Watson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Low for ball one.
Good lead.
Count 1-0.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Come on, guy.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Here we go, boys.
As
I'm blow one past him.
Strike. Here it comes.
Not so much.
This is in the air to right, and this should do it.
Got it.
He makes the catch, and they bounce back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series, and this one is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Round Rock rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Alfonso Lima gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
First for the Victorious Express, 5 runs.
Jim Belliard takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 13.
All right, we got runners on base.
Rounder Christian Arroyo.
2 on, nobody out. That's not where you want to be.
You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, but look, they've still
Stand up right here.
On the other hand, double play ball to start off the game on your first pitch.
This thing feels doable.
That ain't bad.
To first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So last chance here, and stepping in, Lewis Brinson. Although there are a couple of bases open, we'll see if they think about working around him.
Oh, big dog, right here, one
First
time.
delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hi, Thomas. Cat-like typing detected.
Just off the outside that
Come on,
time,
y'all.
laid off for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself
Nope.
in a productive
Let him drove in a run.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-1 game. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Now to the plate, Joe Adams. Over 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball.
Well, it's not my runner, so my ERA is fine.
Ball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, we got 2 out plays. Here we go.
One.
Hit back up the middle. Arroyo
Chopper over
moving
to
his
second,
right.
and that's going to do it.
And that's your ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd.
Okay. Well, I realize this was kind of a short one today, but I do have a couple things. Jim is in the Astros organization on the Round Rock Express in AAA. And what I was about to say was, yeah, I got some things I need to do. I realize it was a bit of a short one, but I'm going to go ahead and close things out here so I can go take care of them. So thanks everybody for dropping by. I hope you had fun. I will see you next time. And until then, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.